Every time I start building, I just start talking gibberish. I'm not even too sure what I'm talking about right now. It's just sort of completely off topic from what I was talking about. But at the same time, I don't think I was talking about anything. So there we go. This is nearly done. We've just got these walls to sort out. Not like that, however. Not like this. Not like this. There we are. Fantastic. Why don't you want to do that? Why don't you want to do that? We run out of money? No, we didn't. Right now, let's get the doorways done. So what did we do up here? They went in. There we go. So, wait, what? Okay, so we got a different system going on right here. That's fine. I don't care. I guess because we've always had this odd number going on right now. It's been plaguing the lands ever since my birth, where for some reason we're just surrounded by odd numbers. Can't do this if I'm zoomed that far out. And on this side, it'll be the other way around. My eyes are hurting a little bit right now. I'm not too sure why. Concentrating this much on something so far away. Well, not really far away. It's not. It doesn't hurt. It's just uncomfortable. I think I need glasses. I need glasses. Oh, yeah, that goes in like this. Not going to be completely even, but we know that was going to be the case. This is the shower. What have I done here? Have I just cut the corners off? Yeah, I have. Okay. But I've cut these two parts off, so that's fine. Oh, no, not there. These showers are required because it's a pretty big area. So, we want to work around the inevitability of all these cells being used up. We'll go in like this. On this side. I want to go in. There we go. So that way it levels out. So this is the outer layer done, by the looks of things. Now for the inner layer. Would go for the same approach. And here will be like this. And then it'll be the opposite on this side. Although essentially the same. See? It's exactly the same. Just going in a different direction. All these pinging noises. Binging noise. Bing! We'll get rid of these walls right here that we currently have. My name's Dave. Dave, is that you? Dave again. Here we go. That is all good to go. God, I bet that was fascinating to see. Oh, I'm not sitting up straight. I just realised that. Readjust, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, beautiful. Oh, beautiful. How is the need situation? Everyone is sleeping. Let's just pause. Oh, I'm too late. I'm too late. I couldn't check how everyone was doing. Well, I'll say that. I couldn't do a shakedown. I need to do a shakedown, but I keep forgetting. So, hygiene is pretty, pretty atrocious right now. It's way more likely, by the looks of it, to get a critical... Well, people will be critically needy, I suppose, of a particular thing. Request, I suppose. Need, as it were. Particularly needy over a need. I like it. Merv, stop eating my hair. Ow! That was my thumb. What do you want? He's grooming right now, ladies and gentlemen. He's preparing me for the feast. There we go. The feast. So sleep's good. Hygiene is alright. For some reason, some people are still critical. I'd have to find out about that. I imagine it is the... No one's in solitary, actually. That's really good to see. Did anyone actually go to the thing? Group therapy is good to go now, though, which is nice. Food's all good to eat as well. Hopefully everyone will be able to get their own little Lunchables. That's what they are. They're just Lunchables. They're like those little snacks that you can buy that have like really crappy ham and cheese and biscuits that you give to your kid as like a special thing when they go on, go to school or something. And they're like, yeah, I got my own little Lunchable thing. But then as they slowly, you slowly start to realize just how horrible they are. But they're like, yeah, I made my own little like Lunchable cheese sandwich, whatever the hell it is. It was pretty delicious. I know it's not called Lunchables, but for some reason they're sticking with me. I'm not too sure why. They just are. You know, Sam's close to the Squishables, which are, you know, basically very big Beanie Baby things, even though I'm not too sure if they are actually very big Beanie Baby things. I don't know enough about them. To be honest with you, I'm quite inept in the fine art of Squishable. Squishable. We all worship the Squishable. May Squishable reign supreme. Squishable, though, does sound like some sort of omnipotent being of evil powers. Something we need to probably worry about, to be honest with you. I'm currently worrying right now, though, so it pretty much works out for the best. Well, everyone, really, not just for the best. Works out for everyone. How is the Supermax people doing? You're apparently starving. Whoa. You just took a dump there, but it gave me like a black screen. That was very, very, very interesting. Oh, looks like the nurse has just picked you up. She is a beast. Is that his leg? Where are you going? Oh, the infirmary's this way. Why are you not going to this infirmary? Okay, I guess it doesn't matter. That's fine. We'll take you to this big infirmary. We got this guy right here, Tot Hill, sort of doing his own thing. Let's check out these CI's information. Idle. Oh, you got to activate them. My bad. Right, we're activating the CIs. Coverage 61%, coverage 44%, coverage 53%. They're currently suspicious, so I imagine as soon as they get a little bit too suspicious, you want to take them off duty. He's active. Paul is on the case. Oh, he's talking to someone. He's in the security room, just sort of like, yo, man, I've seen some shit. There we go. Oh, nice. We've got a good print of where everything is. This is amazing. Right, let's pause right now. Now let's... Ooh, do you think if we search all these cells, he starts to get a bit suspicious? Wait, let's watch... Let's see this guy. Let's search his cell. Oh, his suspicion level's getting high now. Let's wait until it's a little higher. So we're searching this cell. It's been searched. It went up, though, right after we searched it. So does that mean we can only search so many cells until it becomes too suspicious? We've got to look for something that's really big, like a pickaxe. Or a drill. A drill would be fantastic. So we're going to search this right now. Search. Yep, that's how it works. So we want to search maybe one more. And then we'll call it quits. Oh, there's 2 bits of alcohol in there. We're definitely searching that guy. There we are. Then we're taking him off duty. Make sure his suspicion is lowered a little bit. Okay. That's a pretty cool system. I like that. You've got to be careful with it. And you can only have so much. There we go. We found the alcohol. We found the drill. And now he is left. So now we'll wait until he's no longer suspicious. However, these 2 are going to help us out in finding out whatever we need. Well, they'll eventually do so anyway once their working hours have been, well, no longer used up. You're all the way over here. And it looks like you might be making your way to a security room. However, you might be going to work at the same time. I'm not really too sure. Wait, you're back there? Oh no, you're the previous guy. That's fine. So you're just having a little bit of, you know, your own time. I like that. I can appreciate that. Let's check everyone's needs. Recreation is such a problem right now. No one's getting enough of it. Well, at least there's a group of people that are just not getting any recreation. This might be because of how much work time they have. Tell you what. We will have some free time. We'll take an hour off work. Because I ain't going to make that. You know what? I'm being generous right now. 2 hours off work, okay? We'll see what happens. At the moment, we don't actually make much money from work normally. We get most of it from the initial payout of starting a game once we have too much wood. At the moment, though, we don't seem to have too much. I guess they nerfed that. They sell most of the wood, though, which is fine. Oh, this area's been done. That's really good to see. So we'll get the power set up because walls do get in the way. So we'll just make sure everything is connected. These small areas, no one's actually trapped in them. That's all really good for us. Or at least, to my knowledge, no one's trapped in them. I imagine some guy is in there just like, help me! Guys, help me! Bob, do you hear that? I can't hear off the drilling. Help me! Do you hear that? It sounds like Roy. No, it's not Roy, Rob. Okay, Bob, Todd. They have so many names right now. I couldn't really keep up with everyone's names. Also, everyone seems to have very generic American names, which is pretty great. I'm not going to lie. You know, go for a good old American generic name right there. We should really start calling people, you know, like Harry and George, Samuel. You know, maybe go for a little bit more traditional English. Is Samuel traditional English? Not really. It sounds like it. I'm going to say it is, even though it probably isn't. So, There we are. I'm lying to everyone right now is what I'm trying to say. Not really what I'm trying to say, though. Right. Let's go ahead and get these beds inserted into ourselves. Probably not what I should be saying. Tell you what, we won't do that just yet. Want to get the pipes now all sorted out first. I want a bunch of trucks coming in telling people how to live my life. We're telling the trucks how to live the life of who I am. What? Right, let's just get these bigger pipes sorted out. Now, we have noticed that the smaller pipes can only go so far before no more water can actually go through them. It doesn't notify you of that, so you've got to keep your eye open. We don't want the pipes on top of the electrical cables, so I'm not too sure if they actually work. But they do work. We have seen them both go over each other. I kind of feel like it would be great if they didn't, though, because then you'd have to really work around your prison. What you need to do is actually just have a circuit go all the way around and then just have random connectors here and there, maybe. Or it would have to snake around like this. You'd probably end up having a few issues, though, with that system. I'm not too sure. There's so many beds, though, that are ready to be sold, which is very nice to see. I like a good old-fashioned superior bed, just right here. It's got the quilt and everything. We made it out of wood. Wood quilt, we call it. Wood cloth, even. You know, it's very delicious. Don't know why it's delicious. Why did I think delicious? Well, because it's feeding time. See? The transition there was impeccable, I might add. Look, everyone's eating. Am I not omnipotent, ladies and gentlemen? Well, I'm not that. I wouldn't say that at all. If anything, I am the exact opposite. I know nothing. I am not even sentient. I did a little stretch right there, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie to you. Would I lie to you? Yeah, you would. Oh, well then. That's your fault. Look at the execution though right now. Let's check to see if anyone's actually fit for execution. No one right now. Okay. Okay, then. I'll bite. Why not? Why not? It looks like only 28 people have actually passed, so 52% of the parole hearing, oh well, anyone that wants to be paroled have actually passed. There's no one eating in here because for some reason the guards are not opening the door. We need to have a normal guard station around these areas, really do. I'm pretty sure we do. We go to deployment. Oh. Guard. Yeah, we do have a normal guard. We've got an armed guard, but then we've got a normal guard right here. For some reason, not opening the door for people. That's a bit weird. Also, how did you get in there? You're not supposed to be in there. Where are you all going? Okay, wait a minute. Let's double check the deployment right here. Yeah, this entire part of the prison should be max sec only. Why do I have to say that? It all should be maximum security only. There are a few areas that have been changed around. If anything, this infirmary should also be maximum security only. We should have a new infirmary over here. That's a good point. Our CIs have probably been waiting around for a long time now. No, okay. Tell you what, we'll make them idle for now. We'll also pause. We've not really got any more question marks right now. Let's just have a little look around here. Strong, stoical, and fearless. I don't like that. He's got 100 years. Yeah. Actually, I feel bad. 100 years. He probably... What did he do? Perjury, aggravated assault, bodily harm. He didn't kill anyone. There's a lot of assault, though. He's very violent. I feel... Wait, how old? 13? Oh, 33. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to put him in the Supermax sector. The Supermax sector is for people that, you know, are really scum. You know, this guy right here, we call him Jones. Actually, we don't. We call him Bailey. Bill Bailey. No, not Bill Bailey. Matt Bailey. There we go. 7 years. He tortured someone. He tortured someone. That's awful. Have none of that. You know, anything else around here? Well, we can't see anyone else, but we will in a minute. Will in a minute. Oh, there we go. We've got this guy right here. Torture. Trafficking. More torture. This guy right here. Armed robbery. Well, it's his own fault. It's his own fault. Look at that. Extremely tough, stoical instigator. That's the only reason why he's in here. Is because he's an instigator. You know, he probably caused half those fights in the bars. From just sort of being like, hey, you trying to hit up on my girl? And then she'll just be like, I'm not your girl, sir. That's it. And then, you know, he'll, like, fight her. And then she'll, like, fight back. It would be quite, you know, he's Irish. He's Irish. The women fight back over there. You know, they fight back everywhere else. But still, you know, over there. Particularly so. I'm not too sure. Is that sexist? I feel like that is a little bit. I do apologize. Not really what I'm trying to say. You know. There we go. I got myself in a rabbit hole, I feel, though. Although, at the same time, you know, most cases it's usually just people yelling at each other. A lot more civilized, I would say. Civilized, of course. A little bit of a, you know, scuffle every now and then between gents. Not really a bad thing. I wouldn't, you know, look down upon it so much. You get a little bit of that testosterone out of them. That's all it really is at the end of the day. Also, for some reason, we have CCTV cameras right here as I slowly transition out of this topic. There we go. There we are. Touchy, I would say. Apparently you found drugs in a hole or in logs. In logs sounds like Bruges. Well, for some reason when I said in logs, I just thought Bruges. Bruges. That was a firework guy, looks of it just then. But it wasn't. Whoa. What happened? Okay. Reform program. Minus 2,950. Interesting. Why are we losing that much from the reform program? Is that how much it cost? I guess so. We're not making any money. I guess days without instant, 1 day. Okay, so I guess something really bad happened and I just didn't pay attention to it. Who died? Well, there's someone in solitary, so I guess something really bad happened. Why are you in here? He failed behavioural therapy 2 times, and he failed his parole hearing once. You're the problem, good sir. Foundation education program. Fantastic. You succeeded that. That's good to see. At least you're trying, good sir. Successful in his workshop safety induction, and his spiritual guidance has been completed 25 times. There we go. Experience. Success in foundation education program, and success in pharmacological treatment of drug addiction. Oh, I bet he's in here because of drugs. Escape attempt, destruction. He's in here for destruction, okay. So I imagine there was a bit of a fight a little while ago and I just missed it. There needs to be alarms for that kind of thing. I know you get alarms whenever your guards take damage, but I feel like if a guard sees something happening, it should be like, hey guards, get over here, something's happening. And all the guards will be like, hop, 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 hop. You know, like a SWAT team. But it would be quite humorous. I feel like it would be quite humorous anyway. So I think I did say that I was going to get new people, but at the moment it has really just been us once again, you know, just trying to refine our prison. That's what it really has come down to at the moment. It's mostly refinement, just, you know, cutting, you know, chiseling around those really unfortunate areas of the prison that are a bit awkward, sorting it out, moderation, you know, talking about complete and utter bollocks. We did this though. I feel good about that. We just need to get the interior done for that. We'll be able to get that done next episode. Or I might get it done in my free time. I'm going to be honest with you. I kind of wanted to expand. Start, you know, working around here. But that costs quite a lot of money. And at the moment, money's not exactly a good thing. It's not exactly great. What would help, though, is more prisoners. And you know what? Ladies and gentlemen. I think it's time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the button! 40 prisoners, 40 prisoners. 40 prisoners, ladies and gentlemen. 1 hour. That's right. Do I say I'm nuts? Do I lie to you? Probably, but probably a bit, yeah. Is my prison ready for 40 new prisoners? Probably not. I mean, it doesn't help that we've got all of these trucks just sort of doing their own thing. There you go. 40 new prisoners, that equals 40 grand. That equals money in the bank. Ladies and gentlemen, bank right there. For some reason, that's still not enough to give us enough money. But there you go. Oh, no, now it is. That's good, then. Apparently being taxed. It's just taking a little while. There we are. We've got 40 new prisoners. 20 in each by the looks of things. We just need to get all of these out of here. And then we'll be able to get them into their own little areas. And that should hopefully be pretty good. I think that was 200 there. It should be 200. We're just waiting for that last little bit. And they'll all go in these cells, and they'll hopefully live out their lives in complete and utter, you know, just complete sheer horror, really. We're going to check who they are, and then we will be leaving you. Jail right there. Where are you going? Jail. Mayfair. It's near Mayfair. Don't know why it's near Mayfair, but it is. Can you guys get out of the way? You know, I understand you got stuff to do. You want to be, you know, you want stuff inside. I want stuff inside. Anyway, here we go. Here come the lineups. Meat's back on the menu, boys. Anyway, Matt Hornick. Armed robbery. Gareth Goldage. 2 aggravated assaults. Matt Hill, grievous bodily harm. 2 of those. Tim Stevenson, attempted murder. Attempted murder. So cool. He's already in lockdown. Great. He already has a reoffending chance. Makes sense. Neil Line Wall. While we're doing this, we should check intelligence. I'm not like that. Not like this. Not like this. Right. No one here seems to be having too much... Merv! Calm the fuck down! Bloody hell. Alright, we got this guy. Alexander Exender. Something like that. He looks like Yuri from Command & Conquer Guerrilla 2. That is pretty fine. Or Yuri's Revenge, the expansion. Whatever you want. Matt Simpson for murder. I vote Matt Simpson for murder. Also, you're extremely deadly, which means you, my good man, are going into the Supermax. Could you please stop hovering over this? Thank you. Right, let's continue. I think that was everyone. More people now. They're all sort of going on top of each other. It's a little bit weird, I'm not going to lie. We've got Paul Lovegrove. I mean, yeah. Zachary Keebler McGriff. Keebler for murder, 2 perjuries, another murder. Yep, you were probably not too great. You're only Stokel, though. You're a murderer, but it doesn't actually carry along, because that's just words. That's just words, man. They don't break your bones. Scott Austin, right there, for attempted murder. Duncan Ranger, sentenced to 11 years for multiple crimes, including attempted murder, manslaughter, and assault. So attempted murder, but then manslaughter, you know. Was it attempted, really? It's fine. Eric Sharpfire, Baldwin. I mean, he's bald. That is true. He does not have any hair. Armed robbery. He served most of his time, but it doesn't say where. We'll find out later on. Benjamin... What I say? Pitchfork, then. Pritchard. Can I change his name? I want to change to Pitchfork. That is it. That's probably not it. I can't get the most of them because they're hovering over awkward areas. Oh, no. There we go. 2 more right there. It looks like they're going to take a little while to go, though, by the looks of things, because this guy's just sort of waiting around. I'll tell you what, though. That is about time, ladies and gentlemen. We will look over these 2. Probably not in the next episode, I'm not going to lie. We'll hopefully have all of these guys thrown in next episode. I'm not going to promise anything. I'm not going to lie. Prison Architects, that series, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just finish off the rest on screen. Because, yeah, Prison Architect. I love this game. It's great. It just makes me... I'll just chill out. You know what it is? You just sort of chill out. You know what? As a special treat, because they're actually all lined up now. We can... Oh, there's another one. There's another one. This guy right here, Stephen Russell, Andrew Porter, Paul Chislett, Trim, apparently, Isaac Salad Bar, great, Simon Bortflower, Mark Comrie, and Stephen Combs. I like it. Combs. I like it. I was a bit far away there because I did move away from the mic. It's fine. It is all good. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been watching me, the Innkeeper, play at Prison Architect MEGAMAX. I didn't zoom out there. MEGAMAX. There we go. I always do that. I'm not too sure why. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you enjoyed yourself, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for updates on my channel. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch for live streams. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. In your prison cells! Get in there, matey! You're going to go and get yourself a nice little bit of prison love. Not really something that you should really be laughing about, but at the same time, it's probably going to happen. Those are some pretty dirty shit. Wait, that's not dirty. They're all clean. Oh, there we go. That one's dirty. Dirty showers. See you next time. Oh, yep. We just saw it. Put some clothes on.